Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Anything Blockchain. I'm excited about a project Spheron, and I wish to help a lot of people to start using Spheron. Actually, with Spheron you can be able to deploy whatever Web3 project you have created, and I love a lot of things about this project. It is purely Web3 based. I love the kind of speed they have. I love the amount of storage providers they use. So not to waste much time, let me show us actually what this video is all about. I actually want to show us how you can deploy whatever type of project you are working with to Spheron. It is still that this project is still at an infancy stage, so let me show us what I mean. If I go to Spheron here, yes, this is the page where I can create a new site. Let's quickly look at the frameworks. When you look at the frameworks, we always get to see 5 different frameworks here. It's a work in progress, and I know they are going to add more. Then if you go to something like let me use Vite. Okay. All right. Once you are here, you can see Vite has a whole lot of you can see the number of, this is over 30 or more different frameworks that Vite support. Then how can you use Spheron to host projects that are not currently in their framework? That is what I want to use this video to let us understand. Something like Bliss, Brunch, Docusaurus, and currently the one I'm going to use is Vite or Vite, whatever way you call it. So let's get back to our Spheron. So the first thing to do is to go to your project. Please, if you like what we are doing on Anything Blockchain, please subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. This is currently the project DLive 2. So I want to show us, and this video, as you can see here, is a Vite project. Actually, I had this project previously on Nuxt, but I had challenges of updating it. So, and someone introduced me to Vite. So when I started, I had to convert from Nuxt to Vite using the Vite framework. I observed that Vite is very, very fast, very, very, very fast. But by the time I wanted to host it on Spheron, since I'm a fan of Spheron, I observed that they don't have Vite as a supported framework now. So that made me to look for how can I do that. And I know a lot of persons might be discouraged when they cannot find a way of hosting their project on Spheron. So that is what I'm about to do. So let's go back to our code here. So you can see it's a Vite code, Vite project. So the first thing to do, after making sure that you have completed your project, the first thing to do is to build your project. So let me open the build. So here I move to my client subdirectory where the front end is. So I can now do my npm run build. So as you can see, Vite is very fast. When Vite produces your build, it's very fast, and I get to know that its name is came from the word fast. So that is now my build is now complete. So if I look, I will see this particular folder called the dist or distribution folder. That is the build folder. Please, when you are uploading to your GitHub, please include this folder, because this is where the magic of you also hosting on Spheron works, because Spheron on its own cannot interpret Vite package, but it can interpret this, and that is what I'm going to do right now. So I go back to my Spheron. So let me pick a repo here. Okay, this another repo, so I have to pick a repo here. Okay, I have to pick a repo. So we continue by going to my dashboard, and for me to be able to select my, these are already some of the works I have done. So I click on new project, then you are able to select whatever that is the provider you are going to use, whether it is GitHub, Bitbucket, or GitLab. I click on GitHub because my repo is GitHub. So these are some of my work. So the one I wish to do right now is the decentralized library. I click on it. So one of the best parts of Spheron that I love most is the fact that I have options of the decentralized storage I'm going to use. So where do I want to actually deploy my files? Is it on Arweave? Is it on Skynet? Is it on Filecoin or Pinata? I love Filecoin a lot. I don't know why I'm just so used to them, but I'm going to use Filecoin. You can text with any of these other storage provider. Now, having chosen the Filecoin, then immediately I am brought to where I make my configuration. Now at this branch level, I have two branches here, so I'm going to choose the main. Then the roots, this is where it matters. From my project structure, I have client and dist, so make sure that this particular part is carefully captured here. I will say client, yours could be front end or whatever, then dist. So this is where it will now capture the distribution folder that you built. Now don't touch this, leave it at no framework. Leave it at no framework, simple JavaScript app, and that is it. Every of these other install command, leave it as empty. Then you can change your node version if you like, can leave it at 14, or you can change it, after which you just do what? Deploy. After which you click on deploy. But if you have environmental variables as regards to your project, you can click on new environmental variables and add them accordingly. But for this demo, I'm not going to use any environmental variable. I click on deploy. So once I click on deploy, you just wait and see it being deployed. So you can see that immediately Spheron starts to work, start cloning the repo just as any other storage or hosting platform would do. So the logs will be here, and after which we know if it succeeded or not and test it out. So a little bit about Vite. So you can see Vite JS. The framework supports both JavaScript and TypeScript of whatever framework. Actually, Vite itself is it supports other existing. It supports React, it supports Next, it supports Vue, and a lot of other framework in itself. So it's an awesome, and it's very fast. The way it's bundled is that it executes very fast, very optimized build, due to it uses what is called the roll-ups. So you can see that here, roll-ups. Yes, roll-up option. It uses roll-up, and this is where you now define all the pages in your work, so that the roll-up can capture it and optimize them for fast performance. So we can still go back and know okay, still cloning. That's at this stage. So I'm going to pause this video and resume back when the deployment is the deployment is now published. As you can see, my latest commit, which is live streaming commit, is what is now showing here. So this video published on 5th of September 2022 is for the Spheron community, as part of my own way of uploading and telling them thank you for the good work they have been doing. So let's now look at details. You can now see the deployment. So look at the address where it has been deployed. Decentralized library i11p4d.spheron. So let's see if it's actually deployed. Wahoo! Now you can see that the library is live on Spheron, courtesy of this technique. So you can go through it. Built with Vite, and Vite is not a supported framework on Spheron, but we actually have this particular project hosted on Spheron. So in the same manner, whatever framework you are using, be it Docusaurus, be it Vite, be it whatever that could be the name, from what we can see here, from various other frameworks, the Nuxt, the Paso, Polymer, Preact, Redwood, the Sapa, whatever it is, please, if you like or if you love Spheron, the simple way which I have tested is for you to build that particular project. After building, make sure that your git ignore does not ignore that build folder. Also upload the build folder into your GitHub or Bitbucket or whatever source code versioning or whatever you are using repository. So in our case here, our build folder is called the dist, the distribution folder. Please, once you have it and it's there, you call it up when you are deploying, and use no framework, JavaScript, and that is all you need. With that, whatever type of project, whatever nature of project that you have, you can comfortably deploy it on Spheron, as we have seen that our project decentralized library is now on Spheron. You can now see it, and this is what I wish to show everyone. And you can try it out and try other storage providers like Arweave or Skynet, Pinata, and this is the little demo I want to do for the community Spheron. God bless you. and I wish to see how to help out in any other way. I love this project, and currently I saw that they are also adding new cloud compute. That is awesome. Please try out Spheron. It is another Web3 revolution that is coming. Thank you.